You guys. So today I wanted to talk about essentially there is going to be a new season for Jurassic World Cretaceous. It's called Chaos Theory. And essentially with that season, it is going to center around the time frame of Jurassic World Dominion. Now, the thing is, why I wanted to talk about this is it makes me a little bit excited because when it comes to the idea of a franchise, or if you want to think about it like a television series that you love, or a trilogy that you really enjoy, like a movie trilogy, it becomes very sad when after a while it does just kind of like die. There could be the potential of, hey, we could do a reboot. There could be the potential of, hey, the story could continue. Maybe they just don't know how, or maybe they don't have a compelling story yet. That, I think, is always the issue of we need a compelling story. We need something to grab people and to make them interested instead of just, going straight for a reboot. So when I heard that there was going to be another season, why that kind of made me excited was when you look at Jurassic World Dominion, that was one of those situations where, at least for me, you could definitely have maybe the potential of having more Jurassic Park, Jurassic World movies, but would that be the case? It wasn't sure. It's never clear. And I think if it was the case, it's something where you would need new characters. Like, you would need a new set of characters. Maybe not Chris Pratt, Bryce Dallas Howard, and you would need a new story. You need something that's compelling. You need something that will make people want to come instead of just dinosaurs. Mind you, I think a good amount would still come for the dinosaurs and the action, but you need a good story and characters to care, because that's, I feel, part of the issue as Jurassic World started to go on. And when it comes to this show, it does a really good job of connecting everything that's going on with Jurassic World, but also being its own thing. So if you don't know what this show is, essentially it's about these kids. They're about like preteen, some of them are teenagers, where like some won the chance to go to this camp, some are sponsored, some are like kids of like the parents who live there, or not live there, work there. And essentially at the time Jurassic World starts, that's when this show starts. And as the seasons go on, you see how the show kind of ties with the movie. And you see these different Easter eggs that tie with Jurassic World, as well as little nods and references to Jurassic Park. Now, when the last season happened, that was around the time frame of Fallen Kingdom and Dominion. So how it kind of ended, at least for me, I wasn't sure, are we going to get, is there going to be something else? Is there not going to be something else? Because normally, how the seasons have gone, it's been like, oh, cliffhanger, like, we don't know. And this one kind of felt that way, but at the same time, it was just like, oh, it was kind of that feeling of you're not sure what's gonna, like, are we gonna get more? Or are we not gonna get more? And I think at the time too, Dominion had just ended, so it's like, I don't think we're gonna get more. And so knowing that, yes, we're gonna get another season, it is set during Dominion, so it's not like it's 5-10 years into the future. It Depending on how it ends, I think it does set up the possibility of what more is there. Because, mind you, these, like, the events that these kids kind of go through, they don't do the same things that that happens within the movies. You see like the events happening outside, or like they maybe witness some things like from like a different angle, but you don't, like, they are not in the movie. So it makes me beg the question of, depending on what happens within the season, what could it, like, could there be more? Could there be the potential for more to come? And I think if they wanted to continue making movies, continue this franchise, the best way to do it is with with this cat, like with these characters, because these characters, they, mind you, if you've watched the show, I think everyone has like a different opinion in general when it comes to characters, but like at times, yes, you may not like a certain person, but overall, they all have different skills, they all have different personalities, and there's not a single one of them that I think is like terrible. And I feel if you were to put them in a live action format, you can definitely kind of, develop them a little bit more, kind of dig a little deeper, and expand upon, hey, what is it, like, what more do we want to do? And I think, too, that expands it to a broader audience as well. Because I don't know how many people know about this show. I mean, obviously, a good few do, because it's gone on for how many seasons. But it gives the chance for, you're introducing these new characters, one. Two, with the, like, so when the show starts, like I said, they're like preteen, teenager. Now at the time frame that they're at, a lot of them are like, 18 plus. Like some of them I think are, trying to remember, either just went into college or graduated college. And so it gives you that pot, like the different age ranges for, I think, different audiences to go, hey, I like this character for XYZ reason. Like, a lot of people identify with characters for different reasons. So it opens the, like, demographics for a lot of different people, instead of just, here's two or three characters, take your pick, like, take your pick. And here you have a bigger group, and since they have different skills, different personalities, you've seen, like, again, if you've watched the show, you've seen them grow. But again, if they put it into a movie format, they can delve into, hey, remember when this happened? And they can, like, go into backstory if you didn't watch the show. But I think if they wanted to do and continue the franchise, the best way to do that is with these characters. That's kind of my thoughts and feelings with it. I don't know if they plan to do that. That's just kind of where my mind went with today. When I saw the trailer, I'm like, oh my god, does this mean we could get more? Have no idea. But that's just kind of where everything went today. So yeah, that's really what I wanted to talk about. So if you have watched this show or have any additional thoughts, feel free to leave your thoughts down below, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.